Okay, welcome back to another episode of Netrunner. I just took a short break to get myself some new tea, so I am, well, I'm feeling about as energised as I was before, but I will be getting more energised because I just got some more tea. Portugal's just declared war on Gujarat. You see, this is what I like to see. This never used to happen. Sorry. Okay, this never used to happen. It used to be the AI would take missions for, get land in India and they were supposed to colonise this area, etc, etc. But they never did it because they didn't know how to use boats, or they thought that they couldn't attack it, or this, that and the other. But now, I'm seeing these things like Great Britain has a small foothold here, and Castile has some land here, and Portugal has some land. Portugal's just declared war for some land, and they all have land over here. And I think everything is really coming together in EU4. So I'm taking a small break to rant. Everything is really coming together in the feeling that it feels like the European powers are doing what they did, and obviously historically they didn't do it quite like this, and they frequently didn't do it as early as they do it in EU4, but there's still that feeling that things are going right. They have small footholds in islands over here, and they, if you actually look at it, that's a protectorate of Castile, this is my protectorate, that's my protectorate, that is... Oh, some of this was guaranteed by people, it's not, that's allied with Britain, so it's basically a satellite of Britain at this state, all that, like that. A few of these over here that's a protectorate of Britain, that's guaranteed by Britain. Man, Britain's really, really upping its game in India, etc, etc. The Asian game feels a lot more like major powers are actually playing a part finally. And then in the New World, you've got colonial wars going on, so like Castile and Portugal are going to war a lot because their colonies are going to war. Britain and Castile are going to war a lot. It feels like things are mostly on the right track and we're almost there. I guess the main issues that we're still having are things like France. France is powerful and France should be powerful, but it's powerful enough that it almost never loses a war unless the human is involved. And I feel like France should lose some wars sometimes. I still don't like the Burgundian inheritance. Things like that. So there are some minor things, but for the most part, it feels good. It feels like we're kind of on the right track. Anyway, I've got to pick a new rival. Britain, Poland, so it's Castile or France. Castile has rivaled me already, so let's rival them back. And since they're now my rival, let's embargo them. Because they've been embargoing me for quite a while. 37 power projection from taking land from the Ottomans. Great, so we're getting +1 points in everything, even though we're spending a lot of admin points on coring. We're getting points back from other things. That's nice. That's good. That means we might be able to get our new merchant soon. And we really do want to hire... I want to hire an admin guy, but I don't want to hire a level 3 guy. I can't afford 29 ducats a month. Okay, quartered in, so let's missionize it. We're over the diplo relations, that is also an issue. We should break our royal marriage with Muscovy when we can. Missionaries, the fires of faith are strong and people are inspired to spread it. Even now people are flocking to join our missionaries. They seek to spread the faith. Those we seek to convert cannot but help but be impressed by the zeal our faith has inspired. Well, that's nice. We've won the siege of Mogadishu. Excellent. And I'm actually going to focus towards admin because we're really falling behind in admin. And I don't mind falling behind in diplotech so much. Okay, so we need to get rid of one of our leaders. The 2-6 can go. We've got the Underhanded Diplomacy Act, which is going to stick around for another 5 years at least. Well, whatever, we're ahead on military, we don't mind. 7 out of 5 diplomatic relations. So Greece, Britain, Poland, Austria, Naples, Venice, Muscovy. We need to get rid of our thing of Muscovy. I don't mind being 6 out of 5. Okay. I really want that absolute monarchy. Got better monthly autonomy change. And still minus unrest. Although, having said that, constitutional monarchy also very nice. Currently we don't get any special monthly autonomy change, so we've only got the base autonomy change. However, we've got minus 10% on unjustified demands. Whee! Royal marriage with Muscovy has ended. Excellent, that's an extra diplo point a month. Wonderful. Okay. Alexandria has 10 unrest for some reason. Oh, they got some rebel sentiment, didn't they? Wonderful. We're going to have some Syrian nationalists popping up soon. Canals were not what we needed around here. Actually, let's not do that. That's silly. We could save up for some big stuff, which we might do. A university, I think I've been wanting for a long time. Or a war college would be really nice as well. Save up for the big buildings. We're getting 20 ducats a month, so that's not so bad. So 5 months, so 50 months per big building. 50 months is how many years? About 5 years, maybe a bit less than 5 years. So every 5 years we can build a large building like that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good rate of building buildings. Can we get trade power from you? No, we can't. Oh, because you're dependent on Austria. Somebody else's union. Okay. I'd forgotten that. Let's also insult Castile. So France has a bunch of protectorates over in the New World, by the looks of it. France protectorates are Choctaw, Osage, and Pawnee. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of protectorates over here. Interesting. Got New Norway down in Florida. Yay! Well done, Norway. I knew you could do it. Where does France... France gets trade power from... from the Caribbean. And they also get trade from the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And they get trade from Africa. So France are kind of interested in Canada, naturally. Which makes sense. Who are our other rivals anyway? I've forgotten who our rivals are. Persia and Karakoyunlu. I don't know why these guys are still... embargoing both of them already. That's fine. I don't know why those guys are still relevant. Although I guess the Ottomans were still relevant until very recently, so... Aleppo. Just Aleppo. It's desert. So you can come and help as well. Having 3-star generals really helps deal with large rebel problems. And Isel. Go to there. Letting them spawn and killing them means that we don't have to worry about them for quite a while. Rather than constantly having to keep them down. Right, you go back there. You go back there. Wonderful. Okay, how's our fleet looking? I still would like a larger fleet. So why don't we build one? how are we doing? We've got 57 frigates and 25 galleys. Let's get some more frigates, shall we? There we are. And then we'll go to build the university, okay? I know, I've been talking about the university for ages, but I will build it at some point. We've got a looming disaster due to unrest being high. Makes sense. Oh no, due to having low religious unity. That's fine. Once we've got rid of the religious unity, we'll be okay. Tirhut and Jarkand. Cool. India has fallen apart, as it is wont to do. Trader, lose the trader or gain mercantilism. Sure. How's our mercantilism doing right now? It's 26. That's not bad. Imports compete with Jerusalemite quality goods. Our neighbours have established a large colonial presence in the New World. The exports from this distant land have been steadily increasing, and some of the exotic goods have become very popular, even among those who should know better than to be dazzled by curiosities. Recently, our neighbours have gone further, openly fueling this interest, encouraging people to buy American. They are pushing for more imports from the colonies, outcompeting our own goods and depriving good Jerusalemite people of work. We might get something out of this influx of foreign trade, but the safest option will be to erect barriers to produce it. So we can lose mercantilism, gain trade steering for 5 years and make Britain like us, or we can gain mercantilism and fuck Britain. Let's do that. Fuck Britain. Let's improve relations with Britain. So Britain has actually kept its Commonwealth, interestingly. They're still an administrative republic. They won the Civil War. That's quite interesting to see. I guess it won't become the United Kingdom. It'll become the United Commonwealth of Great Britain, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Mexico, Canada, and India. And, you know, everywhere else that's in the Commonwealth. United Commonwealth of Great Britain. Sounds about right. More trade ships coming in. Right, when does our truce run out with the Ottomans? Yeah, 75. Not for quite a while. Wonderful. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna... I do like the pop-up, but I don't need it to pause. It's just being a pain at this point. Okay, what's our next plan? We could attack Karakoinlu. Sure. You can have your old rights. But I don't really care about Karakoinlu or anything they're doing. We could attack Poland or Naples or Serbia, but those are all our allies. So we're not going to do that. We could attack Georgia and the Golden Horde, but I don't care. Could do something about the Mamluks. No, we can't. We could do something about Hejaz. Hejaz are kind of in trade nodes I care about, but not in a way I care about them. Oman has Hormuz, important centre of trade. Allied with Karakoinlu. Not important enough for me to do anything about it. Right, here's an issue. There's still a lot of money going to there and they're being pulled out of it. There's not much I can do about that. It's not coming from there. Yeah, there's a lot coming from Malacca. We need to shore up our problems in Malacca, really. That's basically what we need to do. So, maybe we should send a trade fleet down there. That's not a half bad idea. This new trade fleet of 10 ships, that can go down to Malacca. So, first of all, come to Madagascar. They might be able to make it round all the way around there. Tell you what, let's get fleet basing rights with somebody else first. No, you will. Cost me 0.5, so I just wanted to make sure, because we're not really close by. General John Plethon is dead. Back down to our 82 tradition. We really need that War College. I think the War College will be the first one I build. Before the university or anything. Although I really would like that university. Oh, you arrived there already. And you're absolutely fine. So you probably can make it all the way to Madagascar. Let's go. And cancel fleet basing rights. Don't need it. Got another core. We should be able to core our last place now as well. Protect against Castile. 81 troops. We could do that. But what would it give us? 5 army tradition. Whatever. Remove a dial from the map. Not bothered. However, that does make me aware of the fact that we could get another 10 troops. I'm not particularly bothered by another 10 troops. Where would I want them? Maybe I'd want them in Sunda. Do I care about Sunda? Not really. Once again, they're in a trade node. I don't really care, because as long as it all comes into Malacca. What I want is Siak, who are allied with Britain, or these guys, who are allied with nobody. We could even potentially feed them to Johor. Or Pasai, rather. Wait, did Pasai lose this? God damn it, Pasai. You're pathetic. Okay. Could feed them to Johor. Or Pasai. Or we could make them release Malacca. What would we do with these? Or we could just take their land. What have they got? Tropical wood, fish, and stuff. That would give us more trade power in this node, but it would cost us more admin power. Giving it to Pasai would also give us more trade power in this node, because Pasai would get more trade power in this node. So that's probably what we want to do. So you can grab 10 people, and then we'll replace them at home. 11 people, whatever. I'll go one over the force limit. Oh no. Come over to Johor. What do you now need? You need 4 people, 5 cannons, 2 horses. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There we are. I think. Something like that anyway. Bohemia is the new emperor. Well done, Bohemia. I'm sure you've earned it. Right, now then. Declare war. Oh, you can do reconquest for your protectorates. Cool. Oh, now here's an idea. If we declare war on these guys and bring Great Britain in, we can then subsequently declare war on Siak, and Britain wouldn't be able to join against us. Nice. Okay. That's for next episode though. See you then. Have a good one.